Life can be fun if hahayaan mong pumasok itong happiness na to sa sistema ng buhay mo. To become truly happy, you must have a sense of humor. For some of us, this comes naturally, and for the others, it might have to work a little to unlock it. But this sense of humor is a great tool to turn something bad into something good, and people love to be surrounded by someone who can make them laugh. You know, being funny is something which can help you in every aspect of your life, especially kung meron kang problema na daladala. And as we all know, isa sa Filipino culture na meron tayo ay yung pagiging masaya despite of what happened badly. Another thing is that from making connections with your peers to being so in touch with them, having a good sense of humor will always add to your arsenal when socially interacting with someone. And we don't all start by being the class clown or the joker, but if you want some tips to increase your sense of humor, then try these some tips. First tip, learn to laugh at yourself. When you start to laugh at your situation, then others begin to laugh with you too. Try to find humors in some of the most embarrassing moments you remember, and maybe you can learn to tell them like stories with a funny side added. Kumbaga, meron ka ng exaggeration binabanggit aside dun sa literal na nangyari. Be dramatic while telling your stories and exaggerate a bit to add the element of humor. You are not exposing here yung mga personal issues mo na very crucial and maaring hindi maging part ng humor when you share this one to other people. As you learn to see life in a different light, positively and humorously, you shall learn to make humor in most situations. And if you are going to understand this first step, since nagiging caring ka sa mga issues na i-share mo sa kanila from what you have experienced from the past, then you can also be so careful kapag nagdi-discuss ka ng situation ng isang tao. And let us just remember, be sure not to make fun of stories that are personal or make the crowd uncomfortable. Second tip, learn some very simple jokes. At the beginning talaga, you don't have to be so creative in making jokes. Just go out and do some research. The internet is very big and full of great resources for jokes, humor, funny pictures, stand-up, and many more. Subukan mo lang talagang maghanap ng appropriate stuff that you like and add a funny joke or comedy to the end of your search. You will find millions, as in marami talaga, that we can use to make people laugh. You can learn jokes and try them out in your life whenever they fit. Kumbaga, yung joke na mai-research mo, pwede mo siyang gamitin on a perfect time, on a perfect situation. But we can just say here na hindi talaga lahat ng jokes ay nakakatawa at maaaring dahilan nun dahil hindi siya fit doon sa situation kung kailan mo siya ibinigay doon sa ibang tao. If they have not heard the joke, then you are funny to them. However, if they have heard it, then it is a reference to a funny joke. Either way, it is going to make them laugh. Third tip, watch more stand-up and comedies. Somehow, this number 3 has a connection dun sa ating second tip. But here, literally kasi nakikita mo talaga in person, napapanood mo yung mga comedians natin, kung paano sila magbato ng jokes. You can just listen carefully dun sa diction nila, sa paraan ng pagsasabi nila, kung kailan nila dapat sabihin yon. Watching stand-up and following the jokes can have you rolling out of your seat in no time. You won't find everything funny because everyone has a different taste. Take the time to experiment. So, hindi mo kailangang gayahin ng sobra-sobra itong comedian na ito para ikaw rin ay nakakatawa sa kanila. You can just have here a mixture ng mga strategies and different comedians para meron kang unique strategy. Number 4, this is very important. For us to have a very good sense of humor, then let us reduce stress in your life. This is about enjoyment in life. Kasi sabi, you cannot enjoy life if your stress levels are so high and can cut some of that out. Maybe you have taken a second job to pay for the boat you just bought and you don't have any time for yourself. Sell it. No material thing is worth losing your peace over. Maybe you're stressed at work or school or kung saan ka pa man nai-stress. Make a to-do list and prioritize everything. Do the most important task first. Take a break to give yourself some relief. Actually, madalas marirelease itong mataas na stress level na to kung alam mo kung kailan ka magpapahinga. Lastly, timing is everything. Minsan, kahit gaano kabigat, kahit gaano kaganda o kahaba yung jokes mo, kahit na gaano kaganda yung boses mo, very important yung timing. You can make a joke or two or show your sense of humor off every chance you get. There is something known as comic timing, which has to be impeccable. For instance, if she's talking about her dog who recently died, you can start making dead dog jokes or even dead baby jokes for that matter. You should have some light-hearted comedy to make her laugh, a tad or even smile. Kumbaga, on the most difficult moment ng isang tao, hindi mo dapat pwedeng tapakan din kung saan siya nahihirapan, but you need to change his or her mood to something different dun sa kanyang mindset. You should have, again, a light-hearted comedy para mapasaya natin sila. Sometimes, when the timing is off, the joke can get from bad to worse, making it the end of anything and everything fruitful. So always know when the right time is to crack a joke, which is indeed appropriate for the moment.